like Monique was one of my like she is one of my favorite comedians, especially female comedians. And the whole lawsuit against Netflix because they offered her 500,000. To me as an entrepreneur, I didn't get it because I'm like, well, Monique, you got like you're a legend. Like, why don't you just charge people $30, $25 on your own website and make 500,000, make
See,
half a million?
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. That's the new way of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
These are old school comedians who are used to getting deals and holding deals. And back in the day, you got a Showtime special. And back in the day, you got an HBO special. So they're used to things being given to them.
Yeah.
They're not used to saying, hey, listen, I'm going to just take my fan base and just whatever I want to produce, I steadily feed. They're not there.
I don't.
That's our old school mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen, you have 1 million people who love and adore you, over 1 million.
Mm-hmm.
Sell them something.
Yes. Or like, why don't comedians just go like book a venue with their own money, sell tickets with their social media, record it? I mean, we all got access to 4K cameras, red cameras, whatever. You can record this shit yourself. It doesn't cost you that much. Package it and sell it to people, and the people who are there actually can experience it live. But the people who follow you and they stay in California and they couldn't get to Atlanta, or they stay in Texas, or they stay in Detroit or New York, like just sell it to them for $20, $30. They sit at home with their spouse and they watch it. It's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah.
Like I didn't really understand it. I understood what she meant by they're lowballing her because she's a legend. Of course I understood that. I didn't understand, like, because I do events myself, why the hell you can't just get on Instagram Live and say, hey, this is James Hill. I tried to get a Netflix deal. They offered me this. I know I'm worth more than that. Here's what I'm going to do. Damn, Netflix, we're going up to this, this
XYZ theater.
This venue theater
Right.
up the road. It cost me $15,000, $20,000 to put up. I'm only going to charge you guys $40, $50, $100 to get in. We're going to have food. We're going to have liquor. We're going to have these 4 other comedians come in. And I'm going to film my own special. And guess what? The people who can't make it to Atlanta, or they can't make it to Detroit or whatever, I'm going to stream it for them. And I might make $500,000. I might make $2 million. I might make $3 million. Or Netflix might see it and say, damn, this was good. Let me buy it.
Own it.
Let me buy it from you. Or now I can go license this to other people. So I honestly don't get it. I understand like what you're saying with a lot of people are traditional, and if shit always been this way, it's harder for them to adapt it, and it's easier for a comedian who ain't legendary to come up and build an audience online and go sell their special to their followers, because that's literally all they got.
Yeah.
They not even in the Netflix negotiations. So I think it's just a new way of, like you said, it's a new way of thinking.
Yeah.
And I applaud you for not sitting around waiting on somebody, because you have millions of people who support you. And because like when I showed, like my sister, she watched your shit all the time.
Oh, really?
And I didn't tell her that I was gonna do this. She's up back in Detroit, so I'm gonna just take a picture with you and just send it to her. She gonna be like, "What the hell you making me do?" Like, cause she share your stuff all the time. She's just a regular family woman. Like she don't be on social media clout chasing. So she's not like somebody who's into the whole social media thing.
Right.
And she loves your content. She shares it all the time.
Dope.
And I'ma take a picture with you and show, like, look,
that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? I met the guy.
She's in
like,
Detroit?
Yeah, she's back in the D.
I'll be going back there soon to perform.
So it's comedians and just influencers in general don't really know how much impact they have. Remember our first conversation, we was talking about this. You don't really know how much impact you have, or clout, or whatever, or reach, until you sell your own product, or you produce your own product. So whatever you got going on, man, send it over to me. We're going to post it up. We're going to share it.
Yes.
We want people to tap into what you're doing. I'm going to watch it. Me and my girl going to watch it, like, because at the end of the day, I support independence. I hate these rappers and these motherfuckers who have a big following and they complain about the record label not doing this and that. And I just be like,
crazy to me. It's so, bro, James, I totally agree with you. What are you complaining? Okay, buy yourself out of the deal. If you got enough bread, buy yourself out of the deal. If you can't do your time in the deal, when you come back out, hey, listen, part ways with them. See if you can get whatever masses, if they're even worth anything,
Right.
and then just work from what you have as far as your audience.
Mm-hmm.
I totally get it, and I'm like, I don't know why they're sitting there. Man, they're messing over me. Okay, cool, and they might be,
Yep.
but when that deal is up, but it's hard. It's independency. It's hard,
And
man.
I think it's an ego thing too, because me and my friend was having a debate about, and then we put this on social media. Like, would you? We was talking to women. Like, would you rather date a plumber who makes 200,000 or a lawyer that's known but only makes 100,000? And a lot of people were saying like, oh, I date the plumber, but I don't think they would, because a lot of people like fame
Mm-hmm.
and clout more than money. I was like, I always been a money guy. Like, I want to make money,
Right.
but when I got into this industry, I didn't realize that more people like fame. They would rather have fame than money.
Then the bread, right?
And a lot of people, because you can make the same amount of money independent as you can make with some of these deals, but more, it's the whole, I got a deal from Netflix or I got a deal from this person,
Right.
that gives them the clout. You might not get a lot of clout if you make 500,000 from your own web series.
Right.
You might not get the clout, but you're gonna get the clout from being on Amazon Prime or Netflix or whatever. So I realized that a lot of people would rather take less money but had these big names attached to them, thinking that it's gonna parlay into something else, and it never.
It never does.
It
bruh.
rarely,
It rarely does, right.
Rarely does.
It rarely
It rarely works out.